from the Ron Miller Race Car Studio, this is the Hammer Down Racing Report.
Welcome, race fans, to the Hammer Down Racing Report, coming at you from the Hammer Racing headquarters. A little bit different tonight. We're not in the Ron Miller Race Car Studio. Ron Miller's not with me. We're doing the whole social distancing thing, and well, there's some other issues. So a little bit of a special show for you tonight. Make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at Hammer Report. You can listen to us on your favorite podcasting platform as well. This will be a short edition of the Hammer Down Racing Report. First up, of course, we were off last week because I was out for surgery. Surgery went well, everything's good, so we're all good there. Apparently the world went to crap while I was in recovery for a week, but it's not my fault. I didn't do it. Still make sure to give Ron Miller Race Cars a call. He's still doing business. His shop's like right behind his house, so he doesn't even have to go that far. 734-856-7223. Race cars, parts, safety equipment, anything you need, gift certificates. Easter's coming up. Maybe he'll put a tire and an egg for you. Hopefully we have a racing season this year. Hopefully. So the show, the Hammer Down Racing Report, yeah. So we're a little different. Ron and I talked a couple days ago. We have issues with, well, it's not really issues, but iHeart Radio, where we normally do our show from, has done the social distancing thing, and basically they've basically have one studio per person. So we have been told that we're not to use the studio where we normally are, either Ron Miller Race Car Studio A or Studio B. So we're coming at you from the Hammer Racing Headquarters Studio C. I guess we'll call it this. With that, we don't have access to a phone system, which would at this point be the only reason to do shows, since there's not really much racing action going on. We don't really want to have people coming in being close too much. I guess I don't really care. As long as you're not sick and you're not fine and you stay 6 feet away, we could do that. But in the meantime, we kind of decided to put the show on hiatus. And at the same time, I've decided to do little weekly update videos for you to kind of let you know where we're at, where the racing world's at. So feel free to tune in. We appreciate it. We don't want you to forget about us. So we're going to do little videos each week. Same time, 7 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube. It won't be live, though, on Twitter, Periscope anymore. Sorry about that. So you'll just have to follow us on Facebook. Or you can always listen to us on iHeartRadio, Google, iTunes, all those fun places. With that being said, there is some news that we'll cover here real quick. Dirt Vision and Attica Raceway Park announced this last week a broadcast partnership establishing Dirt Vision as the exclusive broadcast platform for Attica Raceway Park's full regular schedule of events. Speaking of Attica Raceway Park, we should be talking about the opener tomorrow night. No, it's not going to happen. There's no racing happening. Everything's kind of been put on hold because the whole world's been put on hold. Everybody's abiding by the rules or the guidelines set forth by the governor and everything else. So there was racing, though, this past weekend in Pennsylvania. Carson Macedo won a sprint race out there. Was at Williams Grove on Sunday afternoon. I think that was probably the last race. I think there was earlier this week, the governor of Pennsylvania said that he would allow racing to continue at the dirt tracks, and then I think that's changed since then, because I've read that there will be no more dirt track racing in Pennsylvania until things change. So there's that. NASCAR, they've been flip-flopping around, but they are now going to esports. So if you want to watch a bunch of race car drivers play a video game, I believe that's going to be on TV, as a matter of fact. They have announced a partnership, actually, with iRacing to form the eNASCAR iRacing Pro Invitational Series that will kick off Sunday at 1:30. I believe it's going to be on Fox Sports 1. You can watch this. It's going to be at Virtual Miami Speedway, and some of the drivers that have been said to be included in this will be Dale Jr., Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Clint Boyer, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell. I think I've seen a bigger list since I got this information, so there could be quite a few drivers from all three NASCAR's top three series. And of course, NASCAR's postponed all Cup Series, Xfinity Series, and Truck Series races until May 3rd. And this is the latest, and this probably will change too for all these updated schedules. ARCA's postponed all Menards National Tour East and West Series races until May 3rd as well. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series has postponed all events for 30 days. Probably going to be extended, I think, unfortunately. The Buckeye Spring 50 at Atomic Speedway has been rescheduled to May 8th. Brownstown Speedway will be May 9th. 411 Speedway is rescheduled to June 26th, and Talladega Short Track will be June 27th. And our NHRA has postponed its season for 30 days. And as I mentioned before, the tracks in central Pennsylvania that held races last weekend has since canceled this week's races. One other note, Brett Moffitt, 2018 NASCAR Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Series champion, was injured in a motocross accident. Motocross bike accident on Saturday, suffered a fracture in both legs as a result of the crash. He underwent surgery, expected to have 6 to 8 weeks of rehabilitation while he recovers from that, and he may not miss any races. It's a possibility. So a couple weeks ago we did How Many. We're going to put How Many on hiatus as well. But last week's, this is weird just talking to a camera. I don't like this. I like being able to interact with Ron, but what can you do? Maybe I'll get Ron in here for this next week, or we'll go to Ron's shop, because we can do this wherever. But 2 weeks ago we did How Many? The number on the winning car for the World of Outlaw late model race at Duck River. Was that Friday, March 7th, I believe that was. That was Josh Richards, number 14. So our in-studio winner was Chris Osborne, Oliver's dad, who was on the show last. He picked 20. He was closest, only 6 numbers away. John Young was our online winner. He'll get that Big D's Pizza out there in Clyde. Large pizza from them for guessing number 14. He got it right. So, and Big D's, I believe, still open, doing the delivery and carry-out thing. So make sure to give them all the support you can, as well as all the other local businesses that are, suffering from all this stuff. So again, we're putting the How Many on hiatus. We'll bring that back once things start to get back to normal. So thanks to Dave Kemmer and Matt Swander. He helps out a lot too. He sends me a message every couple minutes, it seems. But all appreciated. That's it. That's going to do it for this edition of the micro edition of the Hammer Down Racing Report. I'll talk to you next Thursday. Till then, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and keep your distance.
You have been listening to the Hammer Down Racing Report from the Ron Miller Race Car Studio. Listen on demand on iHeartRadio.